Well, welcome to the Partially Cooked podcast, Dawnie. Congratulations on your big win over Adam Hogg. That was awesome.
Well,
You did it.
yeah.
You beat the boss hog.
Yeah.
He was going easy on me. He didn't want to see a girl cry. That's it.
Dude, some of his jokes, like, you could tell, like, as soon as he said them, the women in the crowd were like, you ain't winning. No chance.
Damn it.
Which is great. You know, we need that. We need some support. Like it's been very sausage dominated, this show, so it's
Well, I don't think
good.
it's just this show. And I told y'all I just started like 3 months ago today. Happy anniversary to me.
Yeah,
You missed that.
congratulations.
But
Yeah, congratulations.
But yeah, there's not that many girls. I feel like there's probably a lot more. They just don't come to the joint probably. They might be doing bigger or better thing. I don't know. But yeah, there's only
No, that's pretty much it.
there's
it.
like 4 girls that are consistently there, and that's
Yeah.
it.
LG Gray, which she's had a medical issue, so she's been out for a while.
Right. Brittany
she's
Wright.
pretty big. Brittany Wright. Brittany doesn't come
she
out
doesn't
very
come
often.
out to the open mic. She does. She's blowing up on TikTok though. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
Did you see they're about to ban TikTok?
Yeah, I did see that. Which I don't think they're going to ban it.
I don't think so either.
I don't
They
know.
make too much money from it.
I don't know how they'd even
They're gonna
enforce it,
sell
really.
Yeah. And then we had Kayla Esmond. She's coming. She'll actually be back tonight, which is really cool.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, her and Josh are in town.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's going to be a fun night.
Okay.
I'm really excited about it.
May Gaden. We got May Gaden.
Yeah, but she's been pregnant. So
Okay.
like ever since she got pregnant, she's been taking a step back.
If her baby was a daughter, does that count as two female comics? I mean,
I'm trying to think. I mean,
do we count Krang from Ninja Turtles as 2 different villains? No.
I feel like the baby. I feel like the baby would have to like do something to elicit a laugh, and then
Right.
you could. Like if she like kicked at the wrong time or made her pee her pants or something on stage, then it's like that
Water
baby's
broke
gone.
on
Yeah,
stage.
That'd be
Yeah.
really funny.
Stealing the spotlight. I'd hate it. What if you're like killing and then you just...
And then the baby just comes out. Well, I mean, Kayla, the lady that's going to be at the joint tonight, she had an abortion on stage at Whitewater Tavern.
What?
Did you not know about this?
No,
What
you're lying.
The fuck?
Swear to God, I'm not. So, this was in 2017, 2018, somewhere in there.
I love a show.
And Alexi was hosting, and Kayla was headlining, and she was pregnant. And that day, she had taken the abortion pill to take care of it. But she thought that she was going to be able to go do the show and then go back home, and everything happened at home. Well, it starts happening when she's about 10 minutes into her 45-minute set. And so she calls, she's like, Alexa, get up here and fill some time. So she runs to the bathroom, and I don't know what she did in the bathroom, but like 5-6 minutes later, she comes out, has got some napkin stuff down there, and finishes her fucking set.
Oh my
Wow.
God. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Wow.
Like a goddamn gangster.
I mean, that makes sense. I guess I've never really thought about the process of an abortion pill. It makes sense that it would be kind of like immediate, I guess, but...
I think it's different for different people, and she thought she was in the window where she was safe, and it happened when she was on stage
Wow.
and during her set.
I think that's in the Bible.
That's a businesswoman right there. She
Yeah.
said, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing today. I'm showing the fuck up.
Oh,
That's
dude,
it.
she's a gangster.
Nothing will stop me.
Because we all were like, okay, well, her set's done, and like none of us blamed her. We're not going to be like, oh, Kayla didn't finish her set. Like clearly she had a medical issue, like something came up, and nope, she handled that shit and then went back up there and finished her set. Told the crowd, she's like, yeah, I just had an abortion in the bathroom, and then here's my jokes.
Man, I want to shake her hand. Honestly, that's crazy.
Yeah, she killed.
She'll be there tonight.
Yeah.
I'll meet her. I'll be like, hey, I am your biggest fan. Not for the reason you think, but I am.
I did not know that. I had no idea.
Yeah, it was. I hope that's public knowledge. I mean, I think it is.
We'll find out tonight, and
Yeah.
if not, we'll edit this out.
Right.
But still, man, wow, what a what's the word I'm looking for? Credit, you know, when they bring you up on stage.
Yeah, and like I've heard like other comics like talk about like, yeah, I drove 6 hours through the rain, or like I slept in my truck once. It's like I know somebody's got you beat. She's got everybody beat.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think I've done anything that crazy in the last 3 months. I'm really feeling like I need to make up for it though now.
3 months is not a long time, and so you got plenty of time to do something.
I don't know.
like
I could
that.
have had an abortion in the last 3 months if I was trying my best.
Right, if you would have been
personally.
focused.
I'm just like multitasking. It's because I'm in school. That's why.
So you just started doing stand up. What brought you into comedy?
Actually, I've always kind of wanted to do it anyway, but then I watched one of the what was it? Not Iron Man. What's it called? Oh my God. Gladiator night. And actually, I think that was the first time I saw you. I saw Lucas.
Yeah.
JJ might have been there. I know Adam was there because that's who I was going to see. And I thought a lot of y'all were funny. And then I was just like, you know what? I feel like I could do this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. We'll try it. And I was really nervous. And actually, 6 months before I started is when I first wrote my script. And I was too much of a pussy to get out there. I was like, I don't know. So it took me 6 months to work up the courage to get out there. Because that's actually the hardest part, I think, is not writing the jokes, but getting on stage and doing it.
Right.
Yeah, getting over that first hump. And if it's like jumping off a cliff, like you just got to go. Right. You just jump, deal with the fear, and you'll learn as you go.
It's that leap of
and
faith.
originally I was only going to do it like once a month too, because I was like, that's a lot, and I'm going to be so nervous. But after that first time, I was like, I crave the attention. I need that now.
Yeah, it's a drug, man. It really is. That's really like. So, what are your other hobbies outside of stand-up?
Judging others. No. I did do karaoke a lot with friends before, and then I had a craft night on Tuesdays I used to host, which obviously
not anymore.
Not anymore. No.
Yeah.
I don't do that now, but yeah, I guess just kind of doing arts and crafts, hanging out with friends, drinking wine. That's what we did. So I guess those are my top hobbies.
Yeah.
Like a craft night. What do you mean? Like, what were you guys doing? Like painting, making.
It's actually code for occults. No, I'm kidding. We're painting or making like little, like we made Christmas presents. Like one year we made Christmas wreaths.
Okay.
We would like paint candles, like those TikTok trends you probably don't see because why would it? With your,
you don't know my algorithm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I may be a little crafty.
Yeah, I like it. I look at your page; it's the same as mine. Okay. But painting candles, things like that.
Bath bombs.
Yeah, I just hit up the Dollar Tree and be like, what are we going to do this week? Okay, here's some crates. Let's paint crates, make little trinket boxes. I don't know.
That's nice. That's cool. Katie here recently has been making urns for people. So she'll
does she do pottery?
No, I'm talking about like charms and necklaces and keychains. And like one guy, his either dad or grandpa passed away, and there was an old hot rod that he really liked. So she bought the Hot Wheels version of that hot rod and like sealed it and put a screw top in it and made it into a hanging keychain to where he could feel the ashes through the body of the car.
That's really cool. I don't even know how you do that because some of those things aren't solid.
No, they're not. And
so she just has to like dip them in resin to make sure they have an outer coat. Like what?
Right. Every one of them's different. Like she hasn't made two the same yet. And like she did one that's a domino, one that's a lightsaber, one that's a car. And she'll just like, somebody will contact her because she puts it on Facebook, and somebody will like, hey, I thought about doing this, and she's like, okay, and she'll go buy 3 or 4 different little things and figure out how to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Do you have
Sells them?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's excellent.
And the car one she sold, the guy came back, was like, yeah, I want 6 more for Christmas.
Okay.
You need that many urns?
Well, to give out to different members of the family.
Oh, okay.
Because like you can put a little bit of ashes in each one, and then everybody can carry.
I guess that's true. I didn't even think about the size. I was like, damn, how many people are dying? Oh my god. Ooh, depressing.
We need several people in the family to die. This
Right.
Christmas is gonna suck if not.
And you've all got to love this specific car.
No, you have it on your keychain, and somebody's like, "Oh, what's this car?" And you're like, "Oh, well, this one's my grandpa." But this one, and you just have a whole ring of them.
Yeah.
This is my grandpa. This is my neighbor. This was that barber that wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
Why do you carry around a little Subaru Outback? I don't know.
this one's empty. It's for people that ask too many questions.
Oh my god.
So you got into stand up because you saw it. Had you always liked stand up before? Is it something?
Yeah, I didn't really watch stand up because, well, okay, so in high school I did speech and debate. I'm so annoying, but I did speech and debate, and I did a lot of the debate team stuff, and so I just really liked. That is kind of similar in the sense that you make your own speech, you get on stage, you prepare in front of a whole bunch of people. Not humorous, obviously. I mean, you can make it, I guess, but some topics are a little heavy.
But
yeah.
But that also like it kind of explains like you were kind of a natural because like was that your first roast battle that you had done?
Yeah.
Against Adam? Yeah, it didn't seem like it. Like you
really, I felt like I was sitting there. There was one point I just forgot my joke. I wrote it on my hand because I didn't want to have a whole like my phone out because I don't know why I cannot read my phone when I'm like under pressure. Like when I'm practicing, like so Adam actually will come over and he'll be the final say what jokes can go and what ones are like that wasn't even funny. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, I can't read off my phone. I always print it on a piece of paper because for some reason I don't know if it's just because in high school that's how I practice, but I can't look at a screen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the roast battle, a lot of the comics have their phone up there. You can take notes up there. That's something that I don't ever disparage a comic for, because this isn't like your act where you're doing it every night. Like these are specific jokes for specific people, and you've got to write 6 jokes for every competitor, and you don't know, depending on how the tournament goes, who you're going up against next.
Right.
And so having your notes isn't like nobody's gonna roast you for that or make fun of you for that. Like definitely.
I think it's just like me being used to like, you know, high school debate and like you're only allowed certain, I don't know. I'm just kind of free balling out here. I don't know anything. Like I said earlier, I don't know anything. I'm figuring it out now.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what looks professional, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. I definitely, when I'm doing the roast, I'll have all the jokes on my phone, and while they're telling me their roast for me, I'll look at what the next one I'm going to say is. And I have it pretty much memorized so I can deliver it like natural to the crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I don't have it all memorized, and sometimes I'll change the order and stuff, so I'll just check and be like, oh yeah, there's my joke.
It's a lot to ask.
I had like a one word on my hand, like a trigger word to tell me what it was. One of them was pubes, and I was like, what was that one again?
You have pubes
on your hand.
Gross.
Yeah, I was like, pubes, what was that one? Yeah, but at one point out there, I was just like, and that was because I read my word, and I was like, what the fuck was I talking about?
I could definitely see
yeah.
how debate team would really help with stand-up, like, in general.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, you know, when you say things and you know, do you, you know, with debate, you already kind of know what they're going to say sometimes, right? And
well, with certain topics, so with high school debate, the type I had, there's a couple different types, but public forum, there you had your topic for like 2 or 3 months. So after a while, you would learn other people's like
style.
Their style. Well, not only their style, but you'd learn their information. You learn what they're about to say, and so you constantly had to change your script. And you're up there talking for about 30 minutes
at once.
No. They break it up. So like you'll have your opening speech, then they'll have their opening speech, then you cross-examine, then they have second speaker opening speech, second speaker defense, and then cross-examination, and then it's like your rebuttal speeches from there.
Okay. I see. I've never done debate before. In Garden, they were like, we don't want you talking back. So like they didn't teach us how to argue.
I did a mock trial. Like a couple.
Ooh, that is a style to debate. A lot of schools will jump in on that. I know some schools just don't have the funding to have like a full debate team, so they'll do stuff like they'll show up to student congress, which happens a couple times.
Right.
Or there's other. I know we did World School one year, and we didn't actually do it as our school, so we only did it once, and we had no idea what the fuck we're doing. But
What's World School? What's that?
I couldn't even tell you because like we did it like once a year just to say that we did it, because I think you had like automatic. It's all about getting the trophies and stuff, so you get funding next year. But like,
is it like it's a competition? Like it's a
So you go. It'll be like you'll have like a bigger team instead of just like your pair. You can do individual debate or you can do paired debate. Public forum was a paired debate, which that's what I did in high school, and I was captain of the debate team, by the way. And then I did it in college. I did IPDA, which is a whole different type of debate. Honestly, y'all don't want to hear. It's going to be boring.
I do. I'm interested because like I'm not privy to that world at all. Like when you're going to those debate competitions, do you debate a topic that you like firmly believe, or are you given like certain sides of an argument that you have to defend? There was one year
that we just didn't do public forum. Like we did CX only for a semester because, and get this, the fucking topic was reparations should be paid to African Americans.
Okay.
What kind of fucking topic? Like, not saying that that's not a valid thing to discuss. I'm saying, like, if you get, because you don't know if you're going to
argue that.
Well, no, you're not going to be. You don't know if you're pro or con.
Right.
You get assigned it at random.
Oh wow.
Who wants to go up there and?
Fuck that. Yeah.
So one semester we didn't even do it. We switched to a different type of debate altogether because we're like, what the fuck kind of topic? And like, I don't remember who it is that selects the topic. I don't remember if it's a state or like the national NSDA.
It sounds like a real menace.
Yeah, that's a trick question.
Like, fuck these assholes, man. These little annoying assholes. They're always got some shit to say.
It's Lucas.
Yeah.
He's like, wonder what's gonna happen here.
Well, this causes division throughout all society. Let's go make these high school schools argue about
Maybe
it.
They'll solve it.
That was public forum, and then in college you do IPDA, which is a completely different thing. Public forum, I told you can have for 2 or 3 months. IPDA, you get your topic that day. You have 30 minutes to prep. You debate it for 30 minutes.
Oh shit!
And that one is actually one of my favorites because I love the spontaneity of it. I guess I don't know if I said that right. Don't judge me, guys. But I like just like it comes down to more like logical thinking, not what you researched, not what you spent months, not what your professor told you to say. It's like you on the spot. What can you come up with right now? And then it's judged by a layman judge, which means you pick somebody off the street, basically. But obviously, it's like the bus driver.
Yeah.
and then he decides who wins that round. And those are so fun because you'll have the most random topic. One year we had avocados deserve to be maligned, or one day, not year.
What does maligned mean?
Like put under high scrutiny.
Okay.
That, like, it's so arbitrary. What are you talking about? But yeah.
And so you've got to get like an emotional argument going over.
Yeah, I was an affirmation for that, and I basically was just like, yeah, fuck avocados, man. These millennials with their avocado toast. What the fuck is this? So it's more, I always enjoyed that more because you could be a lot more humorous with it. The other types of debate, the topics
super serious.
Right. Yeah, because there was one that was like, we need boots on the ground in Syria. And I was like, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that was like the type I did in high school. And then I got to college. I was like, what? Wow. Debate doesn't have to be serious? Even better. I already loved it, but even better now.
I think it'd be even funnier if you're debating something that doesn't matter.
Yeah. That'd be a fun comedy show.
There was one that was like
a debate show.
Yes.
That would be stupid funny, and we picked the most ridiculous topics.
And I was such a nerd. I bought debate merch, so I actually have debate cards where you can pull out at randomized topics.
Do you still have those?
Not on me. Not anymore. I don't keep them on me.
Yeah, if you just pulled one out.
I mean, I used to, but not anymore. But yeah, I have them somewhere in my house. I don't know where, but
fuck it, that would be a fun show. We could totally do that.
Yeah, that'd be very good.
I would 100% be down for that, but.
Hell yeah, you'd probably win. You'd be the champ of that.
I mean, that's right. But we had a topic once that was, Halloween movies are better than Christmas movies, or it could be something like, the pink tax is, I don't know what you'd even say about it, but it can range in something that's more based in real world, and then it can also go to something that's arbitrary.
Okay.
It only sucks whenever you get a topic you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I hated sports topics. It'd always be like, the NFL needs to blah, blah, blah. Is Tom Brady a football player?
Yes, he is a football player.
They need to get rid of Tom Brady or some shit.
Like,
just fire him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you do in that situation, like on the day of, when you're getting one of those topics that you have 30 minutes to prepare and you have no prior knowledge to it whatsoever?
You piss your pants. No, you hop on. You have 30 minutes of prep, so you can hop on the internet. You just you type in and you hope that the first few articles are accurate. Skip over BuzzFeed, obviously, but
right, go straight to Wikipedia. That's always right.
Give you the synopsis.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Or you can sometimes. No, the one thing I really liked about debate is how much camaraderie there is, which is something I expected a lot more from the comedy field. Not that everybody isn't besties, but you know what I mean. In the debate world, if somebody had a specific niche topic, so my niche topic, I was really good at the philosophy and the psychology topics. So anytime somebody got one, they'd be like, "Hey, Don, what does this mean?" Mm-hmm. And I tell them, I suck at finance. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the economy. I don't know. So anytime I got one of those, I'd be like, Reagan, get over here. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So you could phone a friend easily.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's
and
interesting
I really like that
because
you got to know everybody and like what they know.
Yeah. It's interesting to me that you said you don't feel like the comedy scene has that much camaraderie because...
No, not in that way. Like in the just like, hey, what do I do here kind of thing. Like nobody's work, or at least I haven't in the last 3 months other than me and Adam, like really gotten
Okay,
with
I was going to ask
like,
you about that. Like if you've had anyone give you unsolicited advice.
Oh, no, not really. I don't think so. I think nothing that's like harmful. Like somebody at one point was like, slow down, you talked a little too fast. Like nothing that I would be like, okay, asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the comics, when they come into Little Rock, when they've been in other scenes, they talk about how, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Seth, but the general vibe is that we have like a very tight-knit scene to where like everybody kind of gets along. There's not really a whole lot of scene drama, right. And everybody's really excited to see each other, and we're all just friends hanging out. And then you go to other scenes and it's a little more cutthroat, and people are like, fuck you and fuck you.
It's a little more cliquey.
Yeah. Well, I will say I haven't been to much. We went to Memphis one day and that was it. That's like the outside of Little Rock, the only place I've gone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I didn't mean it like everybody hates each other. Like I think it's been very easy to make friends.
You meant like,
but like in the like you don't go home and like be like, hey, let's work on these topics, or hey, like because if you watch the news and the debate, you know what topics are about to be talked about.
Yeah,
right. So. And
I think like you and Adam are doing with your stuff, like. I started about the same time as Lucas, mm-hmm. And so Lucas is my guy that if I have an idea that don't have it quite worked out yet, I'll call him and be like, hey, is this ready for the stage, or like am I tripping? Is this crazy? And so I think like we all have a comic that we started with. Like, do you have somebody like that, Seth, that you run bits by? I mean, I don't run everything by Lucas, but
now it's like you and Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it used to be just friends. You know, that's where I always got my stuff. Is like trying it out on friends and stuff. Because again, before, like in the before times, there wasn't this camaraderie like it is now. Like there is like. There wasn't like, hey, let me try this joke out on you. It was very competitive and frustrating and not super funny. There wasn't as many funny people whose opinion you would want. You know what I mean? You'd be like, I don't give a shit what they think. They can't write their own jokes. They're not gonna help me with mine.
Yeah, but I feel like
there are a lot of funny people now. Like that was actually what got me into it when I saw so many people, and I was like, these people are fun. I was like, I could get into this. This could be like a good club.
Right.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it a lot. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I fucking hate the people at the comedy club.
Oh
no, I didn't think you were trying to. I just thought it was interesting that you pointed that out because I usually hear the opposite from out of town comics. Yeah. And like, I feel like when you have a vibe where like you go to like the joint and everybody's just kicking it, having fun, everybody goes up and does their set, and you don't have like a cutthroat mentality.
Yeah.
The vibe's better, so the hang is better, so the comedy is better. Like the energy is better in there, and when people come in there and they're not comics, they can kind of feel that like, oh, everybody's just kind of being cool and hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
And that makes things go. And that also, when you go to those dark topics or like you're pressing those, like say you're doing a joke about reparations or something that's like crazy.
My favorite topic.
Yeah.
I love joking about it.
But if you have something like that, if the crowd feels like from the energy of the place that we're all just kind of goofing around and dicking around, they'll go with you on some of those, whereas in other places they definitely won't. They'll jump off board immediately.
Oh yeah, dude. If you've been over in the corner brooding before you go up about your anti-reparations bit, you know, it's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it, Seth. Okay.
You get it though. You know, just listen, man. It's funny. Just keep trying it. There's something there.
Are you from North Little Rock?
No, I'm from a very small town called Dardanelle.
Really?
Oh shit, you're from Dardanelle?
Okay, wow.
Do y'all like rock climbing, D-Rock? But
I've climbed D-Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went to college in Russellville, and then I made my way to Conway.
Wait a second.
You're
all three of us went to Russellville?
You're a Wonder Boy? A golden son, I guess?
Wait, y'all are from Tech?
Yeah. Yeah, both of us went to Tech.
Okay, what did y'all major in?
Mechanical engineering.
Fine arts. Why do you think I'm a comic?
I did English, so.
Gotcha.
And right now I'm in school doing psychology, so.
Okay. So did you use, has the debate stuff followed you into your personal career? Is there?
Oh, I'm so argumentative. No.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know.
Do you have a job where you do have to argue? What do you do for a living?
I am a stay-at-home mom.
Oh, excellent. Okay,
Pays
cool.
nothing, but love it. So I get to kind of crash. It makes it a lot easier when it comes to writing for the comedy club and when it comes to homework because I'm able to get all that done and still watch the baby. And I also like that she's not having to go somewhere else and spend all day somewhere else. But
that's really dope.
That's so lucky, man. Like, that you get to do that.
Yeah.
You get to spend time with your kid growing up.
And I used to be a preschool teacher, so I already know what they teach. Like, she's only 1.5. Not little parent flex. She's only 1.5, and she can already say her ABCs. So,
oh, wow.
Whatever. Yeah.
I don't even think my kid could talk until like 2, so there you go.
My son's 11 and he can get all the way to G. he
wow,
A through G, he nails it every time.
Yeah.
I get that. You know, after G, I just get caught up on G Unit, and then I start rapping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I get it. Yeah. So you were a teacher, and then had a child, and now just your husband works.
Yeah, and he works at Corky's, and he's a graphic designer.
Nice.
Kind of, he works with the photographer and the models and stuff, and getting their lookbooks and stuff done.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
So if you want to order
Corky's
shoes,
the barbecue.
No, Corky's the footwear company. It's women's.
I'm such a fat ass. God damn it! I heard Corky's and I was like, he's a graphic designer for the barbecue place.
To be fair, most people think that. Yeah, most people think that.
Yeah.
So you're still in your 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we usually ask like, what's the?
I look old.
No.
So old.
Yeah. No.
We usually ask comics what's the dumbest thing they did in their 20s.
Okay. Well, God, you're putting me on the spot. I don't know. Dumbest thing?
Yeah. Or you could say your whole life since, still in your 20s.
Yeah, I don't know what my dumbest thing is, but I definitely know I've done some pretty stupid shit. I know there was a Halloween party I don't remember, but other people do. And I don't
What do they remember?
Oh, man.
I don't know. Apparently, at one point, I got so drunk and I kicked a guy in the chest. Like, he was like, "Hey, are you feeling okay?" I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." Don't know. I don't remember it. And then at one point they had to, like, my friend had to drag me home, and I spent the whole car like, "I love you guys so much."
Nice.
Yeah, and they're just like, "Shut the fuck up! You just kicked somebody. You just assaulted somebody. We're waiting to see if you get charges. Okay, like, stop."
I mean, it sounds like usually when a woman kicks a man,
If a woman's drunk and a man approaches her and she kicks him, like, that's pretty easy to get away with. It's
Yeah,
like,
I guess that's true. Nobody said anything after that.
Right.
Nobody tried me again.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm going home.
I don't even remember doing that, but I was like, well, good thing to know I could take care of myself when I'm wasted, I guess.
Queen Leonidas over here.
No shit.
This is Sparta. That's crazy. So in high school, was there anything anybody bullied you about? Or did you have any like insecurities in high school?
Being insufferable.
Insufferable.
Honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
I did say I was captain of the debate team, did I not?
Yes, you definitely did.
I was insufferable. A know-it-all. Never shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, that's probably what it is. Before then, I did get bullied for my scoliosis, and then before that, for my lisp. So, I've lived a full life.
Scoliosis and a lisp.
Damn.
You can tell.
Was it like this kind of lisp or like a this kind of lisp?
It was more like that. I couldn't say like ST. Like, I was like, birth. I got first place, guys, at the debate tournament. So, yeah, that was a little embarrassing. But
how'd you get over the lisp?
I went to speech therapy. I went to speech therapy.
It's working.
Oh my god! I went to speech therapy for a couple of years, and after that, and then it was mostly my mom, like, constantly being like, "Say your riddle, say it." I'm like, "She sells seashells by the seashore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pronounce it wrong." Anytime, like, I didn't say my S's. So,
Oh, wow.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
I mean, shout out to mom, though, because it worked.
yeah, there were a lot of seashells at the seashore.
Yeah.
We had to talk
Just
about
casually mentioning
every damn one of
my childhood trauma, having to say my S's in school. Okay.
You said, like, growing up, you said you didn't really watch stand-up very much growing up?
No, I didn't. Actually, I only started watching stand-up after I started doing it at the Joint, because people were like, you need to find out who your favorite comedian is and watch them and all that. And
Yeah, you can learn a lot.
well, my thing was I always was afraid. Now, I didn't really watch it, but I did watch, like, Bo Burnham. Mm-hmm. I did watch John Mulaney, like, the people that everybody's seen. I think that's it, really. But yeah, I watched them. So I knew, like, the gist of what stand-up was, but yeah, I didn't really watch it because I was afraid I'd be copying people on accident.
That's fair.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that on accident.
A lot of people, when they start, they'll be doing the rhythm and cadence of their favorite comic.
Yeah.
And then over time, they'll kind of drift away and find their own voice.
Yeah.
Once they realize they're doing it.
I still think maybe my favorite, because I'm basic, my favorite comedians are Bo Burnham and John Mulaney. Those are the two I watched because they were popular, so that's why I say
they're popular for a reason. They're really fucking good.
And
They're
I wouldn't
good.
say that's, like, basic. John Mulaney is pretty...
I mean, he's well respected
I
in
like
every
how
comedy
simple
circle.
it is for him. His jokes are very simple.
I'd say he's, like... It's kind of been a minute for John Mulaney right now, like...
Wait, I thought he just came out with something.
Yeah, that special he came out with about him going to rehab and stuff. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, it's fucking great.
Did he get, like, jaw surgery? Because he is square jawed now.
I see those theories, but honestly, I just think that's what happens when you have, like, weight fluctuations and then alcoholism.
Right.
And he, like, got off of coke and
Yeah.
He's with Olivia Munn now. He's with a
He's with Olivia Munn.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
No, he broke. Well, yeah, he got someone pregnant. It was Olivia Munn. I was saying someone, like, I don't want to name names.
We all know now.
We all know. He got Olivia Munn pregnant while he was still with his wife, and then they had to get a divorce. And, like, it's like, so in the girl world, we know John Mulaney. It's like a big thing for, I don't know, maybe it's just my TikTok page, but everybody's kind of shitting on him right now because of that, because they specifically never had kids because he didn't want kids, and then he went and got Olivia Munn pregnant, and they are working on their second, or just had their second, I can't remember.
Wow.
So y'all are like, shit, okay.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
Like, he didn't want kids, she did.
So he clearly just didn't want kids with her.
Right.
And they've been together forever, too.
Or Olivia Munn was like, it's all good. Drop that shit. I'm fine. I'll take care of the baby.
Actually, watch me just be wrong, and I'm over here shitting on John Mulaney. Before I've even gotten my start, I'm just like, yeah, fuck you, John Mulaney. No, I love John Mulaney. I think his jokes are good, but that was
John
pretty
on the
fucked
phone
up.
Right
okay?
now. Hey, listen here, Missy. I don't want to hear this. So you would say John Mulaney's your favorite right now?
Yeah, and also I really like Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham's kind of moody.
Right. He's not like super stand up as much.
No, he's more like performative.
Yeah, but it's still comedy.
But yeah, that's definitely
comedy.
I would go watch it. The only comedian I've seen in person is Joe Gatto, which I love him on Impractical Jokers.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
I guess I don't know who that is.
Have you seen Impractical Jokers?
Joe from Impractical Jokers.
I have, but it's on like when I'm getting my tires changed and they got it up in the shop. Like I don't ever just sit down and watch it.
He's the one who looks like your weird pediatrician.
Right.
That's who he is. That one.
Got the thick glasses, right?
He got like he got like the belly that he always shows off. Like he's always taking his shirt off.
Oh, I guess I have no idea. I get them on TikTok a lot. And
but
sometimes
I watched him. And he was funny, but like his jokes almost seem like he just got them off like TikTok or something.
Yeah.
I keep saying TikTok because I'm on Gen Z, but yeah.
I am on TikTok. I'm definitely a millennial.
Yeah.
I used to be on TikTok more, but I've switched to Twitter. I'm full Twitter now.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, you can see some fucked up shit on Twitter.
Yeah, you can't.
Like,
no, anytime somebody's like, this video that's circulating, I'm like, all right, time to log on Twitter for the first time this month.
Yeah, if I'm going to be able to watch it.
Dude,
they'll block out with the emoji.
I've been watching people getting hanged in Syria. I've been watching drone combat. I've been watching people get blown up.
I wonder why your comedy's been so dark. Jesus Christ.
It just, like, for me, the way my stupid brain works is like, if there's this horrible, shitty crap going on in the world, if I just don't look at it and pretend it doesn't exist, I feel bad. Because I'm like, if the people are going through this, the least I can do is watch it and be aware of what reality on the planet actually is.
That's pretty fair.
And then I watch somebody get their leg blown off, and I'm like, fuck.
I know. I'm that obnoxious person that I'll share the video. I'm like, yeah, if I saw it, you see it, and you fucking know now. Don't say you didn't know. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like my wife would be mad if I didn't share it. If I saw something like that,
Oh yeah, but like Katie, she has like she follows a bunch of decomp pages. That's like. It's like called decomp stain.
Oh, like decomposition?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen.
And so they'll go into people's houses after people have died and like have the stains and stuff.
And it shows you in like a fuck ton of mold and moths in there.
Or the body is like turned to ooze and is growing shit out of it. And
okay, I don't think I've seen that. I think I've
it's
never seen the stain. I don't think I've seen
ban
like that.
TikTok where you can't even say suicide.
I kind of want to
say the word.
It doesn't have to be suicide. It could be, but it could also just be old age.
You can't even say the word gun on TikTok. It'll flag
that brain rot talking unalive themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that.
What are you saying suicide for? It's unalive themselves.
Sorry,
okay,
my
stop.
bad. We just got flagged.
Yeah.
We'll never be on TikTok.
Damn it.
My bad. I see you swatting at the gnats. We got these plants that Katie has in, and in the wintertime, the gnats plant like their eggs in the soil, and we just figured this shit out, that's where they're coming from.
And in the summer, you got a fuck ton of gnats.
Yeah, and
this summer, I had a fuck ton of flies in my house, and now I'm wondering, because I have a lot of plants in my house.
that's where they're coming from. They're coming from the plants. But we got these little...
Like repot them in the winter? What are you supposed to do about that?
We got these... It's called Zevo. It's like a light that plugs into the wall, and it's like a fly trap, and that shit fucking works. Like, we change them out once a week, and we'll kill hundreds of them damn things. But, yeah, every now and then we'll cycle through where they'll be a little bit worse, a little bit less, and... Found out it's from the damn plants.
I just noticed the fucking witch hat up there, dude. Damn.
Yeah, Katie made that. She sewed all that stuff on there.
Oh my God. I just made a witch hat recently because I recently learned how to sew. And my friend and I went to a witch party. And so we were making our costumes beforehand. Like, I had a dress I already wanted to wear. Actually, I think that was the same night I watched JJ. And he did it it was like October 31st or something. Sometime in there. But I went to that show and then we went to the party right after. But yeah, we made our hats. That's super cool.
So you made a witch hat. Are you a practicing witch? Have you ever been?
No, but as I was telling him, I was like the manager of a head shop at one point, and it was also a crystal store.
So you were kind of like
both types of spirituality.
So you were marketing to witches.
Yeah, I was.
You were like a clerk in a D&D campaign probably for someone that's playing a witch.
Yeah, and I got really into it, which I still really like it. It's just one of those things that if you're not in that realm, you don't have people to talk to about it as much. It's kind of hard to like keep it up. Like I'll still like on the full moon, put some bottles out so the plants can be watered with like moon water. But as a whole, I haven't really kept up.
What's moon water?
Everybody knows this.
So whenever the moon is full, you put your water out, and then you bring it in the morning and water your plants. It's moon.
With the moon.
What does it do?
The moon charges the water.
What? I've never heard of this.
It's like a good cleansing.
Yeah.
Just from moonlight?
Just accept it.
But isn't moonlight just sunlight?
Well, it's sunlight reflected on the face of the moon.
Right. So
covered in magical crystals.
Does that change the light?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
You're acting like the moon doesn't do shit, but have you ever heard of tides?
I'm not even convinced the moon's real.
Have you ever heard of tides, man?
You ever heard of periods, brother?
Yeah, exactly.
They change. The moon changes everything.
Okay, I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look up moon water. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I do that, but other than that, I really haven't kept up with it as much since I stopped working there. And that was all the way back in Russellville, so it's been a minute. Yeah. I did learn to read tarot so I can be a bitch to my friends.
That's cool.
And whenever they're being assholes to me, I'm like, yeah, I'll read your cards. You're going to die in 7 days unless you apologize to who you've scorned. Some shit.
Makes sense, man. Russellville had some weird shit going on. I don't know what it didn't like. It had like a weird vibe. Did you get a weird vibe from Russellville?
From Russellville?
Yeah, like some shit happened there. You know what I mean?
That's most of America.
Yeah. But I got vibes like you've heard of the Dover Lights.
Yes.
Like going up and seeing the Dover Lights and stuff and having people saying they saw ghosts and things like that.
Right.
I've always heard people say that, but never. I've seen the Dover Lights one time, but not up close. Like it was just lights in the woods. So
I went to see them and I didn't see shit, and we were out there for like a couple hours.
Did you scream at them? We got your gold?
Yes, yeah. We were like berating them, calling them assholes, telling them we stole their gold, everything.
Oh my God.
All of the works, and they did not want to show themselves.
I've been up there several times and only seen them once. Have you seen them?
I've been up there once and I never saw it. I've been up there several times in the day because I would
I get so disappointed about that shit because I kind of want to be a ghost hunter. Like I've always kind of wanted to be a ghost hunter. I think it'd be cool. Every time there's apparently by the art museum like a haunted building. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one it's like a burgundy color brick and it has like flags hanging, draping from the top porch. But apparently that's haunted, and if you're out there at night in that area,
have you done the Argenta haunted tour?
Mm-mm.
Every October, they do haunted tours all throughout Argenta and take you to all the haunted buildings down downtown.
I want to see ghosts so bad. But also, I did feel like my house was haunted for a little while because right after I had the baby, it was like shit would be moved. I don't know what that was about. Like the rug would be moved like a couple inches, and the next day it'd be moved a little bit further. And I'd ask my husband, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" And it wasn't just like a rug like on hardwood, right? It could slide around. No, it was a rug with a rubber bottom on carpet. So it
was the baby
slide.
like crawling and pulling it?
No, because she was way too young.
Psychic baby.
Do you have a dog or a cat or anything?
We do, and everybody would say, "Oh, it must be them moving." I'm like, "No, they're not. They're not. I swear they're not." Is it crazy? Are you haunted? Is it postpartum depression? Who knows? I don't know. But it was moving.
See, I've never really gotten into the whole ghost thing. I'm way more into like UFOs and aliens. Like that's where my
neighbors are so into the alien stuff. They have so many conspiracy theories, and honestly, I'm becoming a believer myself.
Yeah. Have y'all seen what's going on in New Jersey right now with all the drones flying around?
I've seen little bits and pieces.
Oh my God, dude. Shit's popping off.
But I don't know what is happening.
Nobody does. They haven't answered any fucking questions. The governor was like, "We don't know. FBI should come help us." The FBI was like, "We don't know what the fuck it is."
What are we going to do?
Yeah.
No, I 100% believe in aliens because, like, we exist. So
right.
So I 100% believe it's possible. I don't know if it's possible that they're close enough or have technology that they could actually see us or come visit, but no, I do
there's
believe
clearly
they exist.
something in the skies.
Yeah.
Whether it's aliens or not, who knows? But something's up there that we can't explain.
They're in the ocean. They're in the ocean, baby. That's what they said. That's what the government said.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
They're in the oceans, and they send out the drones from the mothership to come inspect and do shit on land.
That's some War of the Worlds shit right there.
Yeah.
They're in the ground.
I'm excited.
The lightning puts them in the pods.
It's very, a lot of things are lining up with scripture. Like I'm not.
No,
I'm not a Christian
cut the
at all.
cameras. Cut this shit. I'm
not. I am like
Dawnie is like, I will put my moon water and water my plants, but don't you feed me none of this Christian bullshit.
Yeah, stop that. Don't indoctrinate me, okay?
It's all
shoving it down my throat now.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. Like they wrote it recently. Like that, the Book of Revelation has been like reinterpreted and reinterpreted and reinterpreted, and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten, and it's so ambiguous that it applies to like almost any culture at any time period.
Well, and that's for everything. It wasn't until I think it was the 1940s that it was man shall not lie with man, because previously it was written man shall not lie with boy, which implies pedophilia, not homophobia, or not homosexuality, not homophobia.
Right.
But yeah, so and then they constantly change it. I was watching, I am not a Christian, but I was watching Reverend, I don't know, John Smith, something basic, recently today, and he was going over, like, it wasn't until the 70s when Roe v. Wade passed that then they started giving a shit about abortion, because that was like our running point at that point. It was like, oh, we can get these votes.
Okay.
The what is it, the pathos argument, trying to get people like, okay, come to the conservative side, which, I mean, it's a good argument because it really pulls at your heartstrings of like thinking a baby's being killed. So
right,
it's brilliant, and it becomes like the sole argument
because nobody wants to be that asshole that wants babies dead, and when you frame it like that,
I mean, I know a lot of people that are like, I want them babies dead.
Like Kayla Esmond.
yeah, she was like, kill this motherfucker right now.
I'll make it a performance art. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, one time she undeniably killed on stage.
Definitely. Came out with like paint like a football player.
Oh my God.
No, she didn't do that. Although that would have been hilarious. So, Dawnie, we ask every comic that comes on this question, what is your most bigoted opinion?
Well, my husband says I'm sexist against men. I don't believe that, though. I don't believe that because I'm having such a good time with you guys. But that's what he says. He says I'm sexist against men, and it's because and it's not even on purpose. It's just I accidentally I be thinking, I'm like, men can't be offensive or whatever because they're stupid.
You think all men are stupid?
That's fair.
I just inherently, I believe that men are just dumber than women. It's not their fault. I pity them. I think they're so cute the way they do things.
I mean, 100% of wars have been started by men, so like
they're so emotional.
They keep fucking
it
up.
They can't help it. They can't help it. They're just that's just the way they are.
Me Madden boy. Me throw missile. Me shoot gun.
Fuck yeah. Me make boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess that's my most bigoted opinion is just I'm like, I can't even get mad at a man when he does stupid shit.
Yeah.
Because he can't help himself.
I mean, like Hitler. You can't even be mad at the guy. He's so dumb.
No, honestly, he probably had...
Me kill Jews.
He probably was just like, oh, they love it when I do this. I'm going to keep doing it, so...
Oh, that got me. Me dumb, me kill Jews. That got me.
Yeah, well, that's men for you, dude. I agree with you 100%.
You're like, this is not even a bigoted take. Come up with another one.
No, I mean...
It's true to yourself like that. We want the honest truth. Like we're trying to get people to open up, and because the whole point of this podcast is to get something out of each comic. That way the other comics can watch it and get something to roast them about.
Right. For sure. You can make fun of me for thinking men are dumb. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because all of you are men.
I mean, I think it'd be worse if you thought women were dumb. That'd be like, oh,
no, women are so smart. They're dangerous.
Because Kara, she's sexist against women. She hates women. She's like,
really?
I don't like being around them.
No,
like them.
I will say I think women are more dangerous than men. Not physically, obviously. Come on. But, I think in general when it comes to like the social sphere, women can be more dangerous because women are just in tune with emotions and social skills and stuff like that.
They know exactly what to say to pierce your heart.
I know. Women are so smart.
Yeah.
They are. They're geniuses for real.
Women can hurt you.
Yeah. Oh.
A man could say some shit to me. I'd be like, okay, whatever, buddy. Like, calm down. But a woman says something, I'd be like, oh my God, she thinks that about me? I'm devastated. Like, that would end my life. That would...
Okay, so we need to have whoever goes against you first in the roast battle. We need to have a woman write all of their roasts. That way, you know they're from the heart.
And then sit in the front row and be like, and I'd be like, oh my god. No, actually, whenever I was writing roast for Adam, I accidentally kept coming up with roast for myself, and I'd text him. I'd be like, hey, this is really funny. He'd be like, I got roast. Stop texting me for fucking roast. Okay, I don't need help. And I'd be like, no, but it'd be so funny if you said this. I'm such a motherfucker. Okay.
No, I mean, all the roasts you write about yourself, though, you can hang on to those and put them in your act.
I know. I'm trying to find a way to make fun of myself in an act without it just being completely... I don't want people to come up after me like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
That was a lot.
You were trying to help. You were writing jokes about yourself for Adam?
Well, no, he didn't use them.
He didn't use
but like,
them,
it would just like unintentionally, I'd be like, man, this would be funny to say because God, am I insecure about that?
Well, what are you most insecure about?
Well, I don't want to talk about that, but I will tell you one of my roasts was like
open up.
One of my roasts was something like I don't think I even wrote it down, but it was something along the lines of you're that type of liberal that thinks, you know, berating old people online is equivalent to racial justice. Because I just think that would be funny. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm on the internet, but where am I at otherwise? Like,
right.
Where's my money going? All that. But
are you on like 5 News Facebook just roasting the people in the comments?
No, I just live on Facebook sometimes. Like not even it's periodic. Like once a week I'll be like, you know what, I'm getting so fucking pissed off. I'm gonna go yell at some old people. Nice. So yeah, once a month I'm just like once a month I purge all my anger. I'm like, you racist fuck. But,
I love that. That's good. I do that in traffic. So that's excellent.
Usually I'm the racist fuck in traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I get so angry.
More,
I get so angry in traffic. Like I've been in so many wrecks to where either I wasn't driving or I wasn't the one that caused it. That like I will lock up in a fit of rage if like somebody cuts me off or does something dangerous on the road, and it like I have to like make a concerted effort to like catch it, realize what I'm doing, and then stop and like
sun's getting low.
Yeah.
Come back down.
Yeah.
I get very mad too.
Wait, so what's your problematic take? He's racist in traffic, so.
Oh, I already said mine last week. I'll say it again. Black women are the worst drivers. That was it. Everyone's all against Asians, but man,
you're like, they got it wrong.
Dude, today I was going through a roundabout. It's a brand new roundabout. I get it. In Conway, they open one every fucking 2 weeks.
Why does Conway need roundabouts? But anyway,
I don't know.
But
here we are.
They're more efficient. You don't have to stop as much. They're more efficient for city traffic.
But this lady just zipped right through, and she looked at me like I was an idiot. And there was all these dudes that were doing the landscaping because they had just opened the roundabout, and they were all like, "You're good, dude. That was her." I was like, "Yeah, man. All right." They're like, "We saw everything, man." And I was like, "I love roundabouts."
This just connection with your eyes, like y'all saw that shit. I
have been punched in the face by a black lady before.
So that's where this problematic behavior came from, is because it's a vendetta. He's like, they're actually bad driver. He's like being catty about it. I felt this
way long before she punched me.
Is that why she punched you? Were you like?
Yeah. She was like, she was trying to go around me in the school zone, like speeding.
She got out of her car?
Yeah, she got out of her car and started screaming at me in the line to drop my kid off, and I like rolled my window down just enough for her to fit her fist through. I was about to be
Why'd you do that?
Because I was going to say something like an idiot, and then she fucking...
You fell for her trap!
We were right behind a bus, so a bunch of kids had their phones out in the backseat.
Like, somewhere on the internet is...
And then just see you
it's a video of him getting his shit rocked, man.
Yeah, she got me. And I was speechless. I was like, all right. Well, and I rolled my window back.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to fight you, ma'am.
And Liam, I was like, Liam, dude. I was like,
did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, I guess. Don't interact. Don't roll your window down.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't roll your window down.
Don't roll your window down when people are mad.
Pistol. I don't know. I don't have a pistol, but carry the shotgun with you. I don't know. I have a Halo energy sword right now in the van. I gotta flash that up.
That'll get you punched outside of traffic.
They'll follow you home.
Yeah.
You know.
This fucking nerd thinks he's Master Chief.
Give me that.
Well, Seth, Dawnie, do you have any shows y'all like to hype up before we get out of here?
I don't really have anything coming up. It's been this is kind of the end of the year. I'm wrapping up the year. It's all slowing down.
I don't
Hell
think
yeah.
so. I mean, I just rewatch the same shows. Right now I'm rewatching The Good Place. So
Okay.
The Good Place is great. That's a great fucking show. I love that show.
I always say I'm an Eleanor, but then people are like, "No, you're nice." I'm like, "She is nice. She's just learning. Stop. Don't be mean to her."
That's funny.
What about you? Do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah. I just did the show I had coming up. That was in Fayetteville. I think I got something coming up. Let me look at my calendar. This is very professional. I should have had this memorized.
You're looking off your phone, and we know how I feel about that since we mentioned that in the beginning.
Hey, I'm just a stupid man. You're going to have to forgive me. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I was never really that mad at you, so.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I have a show coming up this Sunday. It is a private party at the Joint. It's
a private party?
Yeah.
What is it? A corporate,
Well,
event?
it's
like,
a corporate.
rented you?
It's a corporate gig, but like not like HR corporate. Like they just rented the Joint and are throwing a party and inviting people out.
Nice.
So
Hell yeah.
can't come to that one. Sorry, guys. But
Wow.
make sure
I didn't
you
know
come
that
out.
you got private parties. That's
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna tell Corky's now. I'm gonna showing up at my husband's work, being like, "If y'all want to hire anybody for jokes, why would you?" But
Hell yeah,
here I am.
love barbecue.
Yeah.
Out of a shoe.
Make sure you come out to the Joint on January 2nd. That is a Thursday. It's the first Thursday of January. We're going to be doing the roast battle. Donnie's going to be our first comic roast and going for the big championship belt. We don't know yet.
Okay.
It'll be one of the. It'll either be Zeb, Nick, or who was the other one?
Adam Maldonado.
Are there
maybe?
only
Yeah, Adam
for-
Maldonado. He hasn't confirmed with me. I gotta call him.
Oh
Who was
wait,
the
I
third
think I
one?
know Adam.
From
He's
Memphis?
like, yeah, he has the
Yeah.
dark hair. That's
I
why I
think
went
he may
to
have
Memphis.
been arrested
What?
to the FBI for the murder
Oh,
of
Of the CEO.
about that.
Yeah.
the United Healthcare. Because he looks strikingly like that Luigi guy.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. We greatly appreciate it, and thank you, Donnie, for coming on the show.
Red will be the other guy.
Red, that's it. Red, yes, Red will be on it as well.
All right. Love you guys. Take it
Love
easy.
you too. Peace.